So, I was talking to my friend about different perspective. Not perspective like this. Different perspective. It's more of a kind of a state of mind different perspective. Kind of the conversation started like, do you sometimes do these things? Am I just weird or and we just kind of talked, and I think that everybody kind of rolls a movie role in their head and imagining things around them, what they might be like or might are. Usually for creative people it comes out of boredom, doesn't it? You're just sitting in a room, in the waiting room. Let's say it's doctor's room, you have a doctor's appointment. What for? I don't know what for. Oh my god, is it serious? I don't know. Okay, hopefully not. You're just going there to check something. You have a sore throat. Okay, we already have a story, you see. A few seconds into the video we have a story. So you're there, you're in the waiting room. Okay, you're waiting. It's boring. You do not have a book, you do not have a Walkman. Actually, that revealed how old I am. You do not have a disc to listen to. That's even worse. You do not have earplugs in your ears. Okay, or stereo system bouncing through your skull. What happens then? You look around and you see, this young dude who has a suspicious looking patch on his hand. Is it the implants? Is it the devil's tattoo? We don't know. So the guy sitting next to him, the old guy, with a kind of a decent cough. Well, there are repercussions to being a Russian spy, and you see now why. He's looking terrible. He's only 40, but he looks 80. Maybe he was in Pripyat. I don't know. Well, those kind of things. Does that ever happen to you? Riding on a bus and think, oh my god, there are ninjas everywhere, and who could be one? Do you ever go into a dark room expecting to find the devil there playing with his little dolly saying, shh, go out, I'm not finished yet? Or, something like that. Do you ever put sandals where you do not need sandals and think, how did the Romans conquer the world wearing sandals? So this is so... They can stop their toes. They went through the desert with those things, and they went through forests and the swamps, and just and maybe did Hannibal conquer them because he wore boots? I don't know. This is legit question. Surely there are people who can answer that. So yes, divergent thinking, but let's not forget not too divergent. If we learned anything from that wonderful social movie, comedy with my family in it, called 12 Monkeys. A man comes to Bruce Willis in an institute and says, they won't let me out because they say I'm too divergent. I can go home when I stop being divergent. I say bollocks. We need a divergence in thinking. We need out of the box thinking. Why? Because if we go on autopilot, which is easier, we just repeat things that are injected into our mind, and we do not do the thinking for ourselves. And when people don't think for themselves, horrible things happen. So yeah, what are you thinking about?